Today, we're talking about planning your business. It's not about business planning as in projections or charts or anything like that. I'm talking about business planning to start a business or to get you rolling if you're just started and you need some help moving along. The first thing you want to do is you want to dream it. Write it down. What do you envision that your business will be like? Will you have a brick and mortar location or will you only be online? We have both brick and mortar locations and we have an online business. So they both operate the same as far as business goes, but they operate different as far as how you acquire customers. How will you market your business? And so on. But we're not going to go into details on that. Are you going to sell products or services? Or will you do both? So that's something to think about too. What is your business going to be? How do you see yourself in your business? What do you see yourself doing? Are you going to be making things? Or are you just going to be providing a service? So, consulting or just repairs or anything. I mean, it could be anything that you do. Being a CPA, which I'm not a CPA, or an accountant, but just giving you an example. The next thing you want to do is you want to make a list. That is the very first thing I did when my husband said he wanted to have a business 28 years ago. He said, I want to have an HVAC business. And I said, okay, what do we need to do and how do we need to get it going? I didn't even think twice. I just grabbed a piece of paper and my pen and went to writing things down. I'm the planner and the doer and started writing it down, whatever came to my mind. So basically like a brain dump. Before that word was coined. What do you need to get started? Do you need a license? Do you need a certificate? Do you have to have extra training? Do you have to take tests or do you have to pass an exam? Do you have to purchase products in order to make products? Do you have to have an inventory of anything? So if you do have to have an inventory, where are you going to keep it? What tools do you have to have? Will you need tools to work on things or will you need tools to put things together or create things? There's so many things that you need to do when making a list. And the very first thing to do is you need to dream about it. I want to encourage you also, when we start a business, we sometimes think that our friends and family would be our biggest supporters, but sometimes they are not. It's not because they don't love us or care about us. It's because they don't realize our passion or don't see what we do. I don't want you to get discouraged. If you talk to your friends or family and they say, you know what, you're never going to be able to do that. Or nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to buy that. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to encourage you and help you and tell you, hey, you got this. You're going the right direction, or maybe do you need to rethink that? So next, you want to do some research. So who do you know that can help you? I can help you. What do you think the cost is going to be to have a business? Do you have to put money up front? Do you have to purchase a location? Are you just going to start in your home? So many things. But don't be overwhelmed. You just need to write it down and think about what the cost is. Now, you're not going to know exactly what things are going to cost, and I don't expect you to, but you want to write that down and start that process of thinking and start the process of learning the things to expect and the things that you're not going to expect. Like, not all of your money that you make is going to be yours. You're going to have to put some aside. And there's different things I've talked about with that as well. Do people actually want what you sell? That's kind of important. If they don't want what you sell, then nobody's going to buy it, right? If the price is too high, then maybe that particular demographic, and when I say demographic, that means that group of people that you're targeting, age, gender, work, the demographic that makes that up, that maybe that particular demographic that you're going after is not the right demographic for your business or your product or your service. Maybe you need to change that. Maybe not your pricing, but maybe who you are directing or marketing your business towards.